Man, listen, right? Everybody asking about this Young Thug shit, right? Listen to me. Young Thug is a straight up rat. He a rat by his rules. You made the rules, my nigga. There's no going around it. Why you on these shows trying to convince people like we didn't see this shit? What's wrong with niggas, bro? Like Charles the White, like we didn't see you get up and point, and every time they get caught up, they want to make a fucking excuse and make it work for them. You call Gunner a rat because he took a plea for the best for him. But it was okay for the two niggas before him to take a plea because you said it was okay. You told them niggas, man, get yourself out of here. You my niggas, plea out. But Gunner, with that nigga, yo, bitch or something, that's some shit you would do to your hoe. Like, you know, what you call them niggas that be, what you call them type of niggas, you know, that, what you call it, you know, when you go hard on a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Okay, if she asks to go somewhere, it's okay, yeah, you can go, as long as she asks you. But if she go by herself, it's a fucking problem. Like, bitch, how you gonna leave? No, you make a big deal out of it because she didn't tell you she was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You know how a person be like, okay, if you tell me, you ask me, can I take a plea? I'm gonna tell you, yeah, you go ahead. But you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's almost some suspect activity. The nigga didn't tell on nobody. Actually, I thought Gunner was the one that, I thought it was planned because that worked better for you. It worked out better for you. So what do you mean he ratted? He got up there, it's YSL again. Okay, so he said, yeah, you trying to say no, that's better for you because he's taking a plea, you taking it all the way. This nigga got, so if he had to come back to court, and they ask him, you know, is YSL again? Yeah, they gonna be like, well, were you offered anything to say this? Yes, I was. I was offered to get out of this shit if I told him that YSL again. Yeah, I was offered something. So that's gonna look better for you because plus then when they asked him who drugs was in the car, don't forget it was 3 people in the motherfucking car. He like, them not my drugs. All you gotta say is them not my drugs. Even if it was 2 of us. What make his word better than mine? He taking a fucking plea for his freedom and I'm taking it all the way. He look worse. Any good lawyer gonna look at it like that. So you know what I'm saying? So you tripping, bro. It's funny how niggas be thinking they got control over people because you put Gunner on this and you think you got control over them. When they don't do something you don't like, it's a lot of people out here, they cause something. Like when shit don't go your way or they don't do what you want to do, you want to condemn them, my nigga. When you didn't go to jail for nothing he said, you played out your motherfucking self. What about the people after you? And then there's nothing you can tell me. There's nothing Young Thug can tell me. After you sat up there and told a bitch on the thing, here go my number. I'll tell you anything you want to hear as long as you don't tell nobody. Now you can act like you didn't, and nigga, you there so long on your own recognizance. You say you wasn't in no trouble, but you sat there over an hour and something to talk to these motherfuckers. You sat there over an hour and something to talk to these motherfuckers like you knew them, my nigga, and told them you would tell them anything. You sat there so long, they fed your motherfucking ass. They said, oh, we ain't know, we can't go get no good food for you. They feed. Then the first thing you said, man, I ain't eat that shit. Then you turned around and said, oh, I might have ate the cookie out the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then you was like, oh, I might have ate the bologna sandwich because I was hungry. I'm on drugs. I was young. It's 1,000 excuses you said, but a real nigga know, bro. You was getting money. I don't even know the dumb shit you was doing anyway. That was dumb fucking shit anyway. You signed to fucking Cash Money and you out here doing whole shit. And what's the difference between you and Woody? Nigga, Woody got up and did the same thing you did. And they recorded him and then tried to embarrass him. What's the fucking difference? He got up there and was telling shit just like you. You condemned him, Rudy a rat. But he helped you beat this motherfucker. Him acting crazy is why you out here now, nigga. They should have been through that motherfucking case out because of him. And you not thanking him? You still want to hold on to this bullshit and diss the 2 niggas that helped you? Them other niggas ain't do nothing but take a plea and get the fuck on. And you talking to them people in that room, bro, you got your man fried. Any real nigga know you don't talk to the police. I learned that at fucking far as I can remember, 4, 5 years old. You do not, when you go, you cannot outsmart these motherfuckers. Rollo, making it juicy ass niggas. Rollo, swear to by God, he went on this motherfucking podcast and the bitch kept telling him, fuck what you talking about. She stood on 10 toes. Other niggas like my man Big Facts who podcast Young Thug was on. I know that nigga was looking at that nigga like, get the fuck out of here. It's a good interview, but I know he was like, man, get the fuck out of here. I know he was like, man, I don't believe none of this fucking shit you telling me, but it make for a good interview. So I'm gonna act like I believe you. Now, like Rollo say, them my houses. Them was my page 8. I told him them my houses they went and raided. Yeah, I told him where some work was at, but them was my houses. You didn't say that to her though. So afterwards, you thought about it and made it juicy. You thought about it afterwards, like, oh, I'm gonna tell, okay, this is what it is. I told on my houses on page 8. Okay, so now, how do that make sense, motherfucker? So look, it gotta be work in the houses for it to work. You just can't tell them to go raid your own house, kick the door in and they don't find nothing and you thought they was gonna let you go. You can't be that stupid or think we that stupid. So therefore, it had to have been some work there if it was your own house and you thought they was dumb enough to go kick the door in and not look who house this is. So they kicked the door in and find a brick of heroin of 2 kilos or 100 pounds in that motherfucker and the house is yours and you told them to go hit this motherfucker. You don't think that's gonna come back to you? You think I believe that shit? And the same thing, and if it's in your mama name, your brother name, your homeboy name, and even though it's your house, you tell them to go kick the doors in on these motherfuckers, and they find work in these bitches. Now whoever name they in, you putting them in some shit. Now they gonna force them to have to tell on you. What are you talking about? So why would you have a house? What? Come on, man, make fuck niggas. It's crazy, and he know them files will never get unsealed. So he gonna sit here and stand on business and try to get as many snitch niggas as he can to join his band, the Ratatouilles. They got a new band called the Ratatouilles. He's saying, look, he said, I'm over there with 6ix9ine now. I'm with Woody. I'm with Young Thug. Come join our band. Like he with all the rat motherfuckers. Even though he called 6ix9ine a rat, 6ix9ine is the realest nigga out of all these niggas. If I was 6ix9ine, I would have told. I'm telling you that if I was 6ix9ine, I would have told. Ain't no fucking way I wouldn't have told. If I was him, I would have told. And I'm telling you why. How the fuck I'm sitting here, I'm about to go to jail for 30-something years just to say I'm real? Motherfuck these niggas. These niggas fucking my bitch. They on tape trying to rob me, and I suppose, nigga, any nigga who thinks 6ix9ine a rat, motherfuck you, nigga. Get off my page. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Common sense. Stop being you niggas is too tough. I won't tell on no dead mother. I'm not telling on nobody dead. Terrence Gangsta Williams a rat. Y'all niggas too tough for me. And I bet now one of y'all motherfuckers ever had y'all back against the wall. I ain't never told on shit, dead or alive. But I'm just saying, 6ix9ine, this nigga, how the fuck he get in your gang anyway? Y'all was using him anyway. How the fuck you recruit a rapping purple hair nigga, white boy, and think he was good? But the thing is, he was really putting in work. He was really about to stand 10 toes down. If he didn't hear them niggas telling on him and y'all fucking this bitch, come on, man. If you fucking this motherfucking bitch, you think this nigga would have ever told? He would have never fucking told. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all want to be so hard and point at the white boy and say the white boy this and he that. Come on, man, cut that bullshit out. Y'all niggas, look at these niggas supposed to be hard and criminals and thugs and shit telling on each other, man. These niggas ratting at an all-time high. And then, listen, this another thing about Young Thug, my nigga. Why he trying to backtrack and say, I was just trying to get with the woman. I was bullshitting. You can say all that shit you want, but one thing we know about you, nigga, when you think that ain't nobody listening, you tell what's on your mind. You speak the truth and ain't nobody listening. That's all that pillow talking shit. If you'll get on there and talk about, that's why I heard this, what's her name, Laura? I heard she roasting the fuck out you, nigga. I heard she got a dog ass song. I came out here to listen to it, but I heard she roasting the fuck out Young Thug. Man, all them motherfuckers you talking about, hey, what type of nigga is you? Them same niggas you would have been in front of their face talking to them if you was out. But you gossiping to it. I ain't never done nothing like that. Man, you did a good job for your first time. It's like a bitch sucking the skin off your motherfucking dick. She like, I never done this before. Hold dick up to your balls on her mouth. And you know what I mean? Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Tell that to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, with this ratting ass shit that y'all doing. Man, stand on business. Just say I folded, my nigga. That's better to just come with the truth. Tell them people I'm sorry. You know, I was in there in my feelings, man. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And I talk too much. I did. I apologize to these people or stand on business. Like, yeah, I meant it. I don't like this motherfucker. But be real. Nigga, I folded. And you made the rules. Now you can say, ain't nobody go to jail. I didn't get up and testify against nobody. All that shit you want to, my nigga. But the rules is the rules. While y'all niggas come on, man. First of all, what lawyer? My lawyer, Gabby Silvers, right now. And I started to call this nigga lawyer's office and be like, hey, listen here. If you got a motherfucking client, God damn, if you got a motherfucking client and you represent him and he take a profit, would you tell him to do this shit? Would you advise? What lawyer would let you do some shit like that? And you paying this motherfucker, man? What lawyer? You go in there and talk for yourself? Now I know on the profit you gotta probably get a shit. I don't know about it. Never took one, never heard of it until recently. But I'm pretty sure it's like taking a cop. Your lawyer can't talk for you. You have to get up and say what you did. Just like a prophet, you probably got to get up and say these things yourself. Now you trying to lead these people all the fucking wrong way, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Any real nigga know, bro, you keep your mouth shut and let your lawyer be your mouthpiece. And that's what it is. Taking a profit is ratting. That's what it is. Now, taking a plea ain't ratting. Taking a plea, once you plea out, I'm testing, especially if you by yourself. Now, if you got more niggas and you saying, hey, I'm getting myself, I'm saying that I did this. But now if I say I did this and I know it's gonna make everybody fall, I'm gonna have to stand solid, my nigga. Or that's ratting. You know what I'm saying? But the way Gunner did it, bro, he come on, man. Come on, my nigga. That's why he winning, man. God don't make mistakes, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you did the same motherfucking thing and had the case beat, my dog. You had the motherfucking case beat and you couldn't stay 10 toes. You had the shit beat. They was about to let you go. And you was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take 15 years fucking probation, my nigga. Hell fuck no. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, I'm not saying that a person wouldn't do that because a bird in the hand beat two in the bush. Okay, I know I got this beat, but I don't know how this gonna go. But I know if I do this, but you folded. To your standards, you folded. Y'all niggas are ratting to your own rules. You understand what I'm telling you? You motherfuckers made these rules and you breaking them. Now you trying to backtrack instead of being like Terrence Gangster Williams, my nigga, and saying, hey, I made these rules, I broke them, but now I'm trying to do things to change this shit. Nobody giving that nigga his props like they supposed to. They calling him a rat and dissing him. In reality, my nigga, you can't prove that he told on nobody ever came out and said Terrence Gangster Williams told on them. So he told on the fucking dead as far as you know. Just like the meat shit. People talking about something, maybe this, all this second party shit. There's no paperwork. So I don't give a fuck if he did. You can't prove it. So far as I know, that nigga stood 10 toes down, my nigga. It's not in black and white. It ain't right, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Now these niggas got paperwork. And what I want to know is how did Rollo make it on the motherfucking prison yard with that paper, with the paperwork that he got? Talking about something, I made it juicy. Do you think niggas gonna listen to what he said on the yard right now? You walking in with that nigga paperwork, page 8, whatever page that is. I was lying, I was spinning them. Do you think niggas in prison, you know why Rollo got on that yard? And I guarantee you he turned Muslim in prison. And that's what most rats do, is run to the Muslims when they paperwork not right because they know the Muslims will protect them. First of all, they didn't question his paperwork because his name was good on the street and he had a lot of money. That dick sucker and shit. Nah, if he was a broke nigga, they'd have been pressing the fuck out of him. But by him having a good name, being a rapper, they was so dick suckerish that, hey, and back then they weren't pressing niggas like that. That's how he got in the yard. Nobody asked him, and he heard him jumped in the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? And made it through there. People never really questioned him because nobody was, you know what I mean? There was no reason to until his homeboy came out. And he want to know why everybody turned against him because your own fucking homeboy threw you under the bus, my nigga. That's what made the world privy to you, my nigga. It's your own homeboy that you be with every day, and he recorded and played the tapes you saying, yeah, I did this and this. So you wonder why everybody calling you rat. And the thing about Rollo is like anybody, when they said Big Meat's ratted, boy, he was so happy, like, yeah, see, y'all ain't doing him like y'all do me. And then now everybody who read is like he loving it, like, oh, I got a new buddy over here now, like they can relate to me. Like, man, cut it out, man. Then you get mad, want to fight and pull up on niggas because the niggas calling you what you are. Come on, man. Cut this shit out, man. Stand on business, my baby. Be a real motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. I'm out this bitch.